Here we'll do an extra practice problem for linear graphing. In this problem, we'll find the y-intercept and the rate of change and then use that information to draw our line. Now let's remind ourselves that when we are trying to find the y-intercept, that is the number that is not attached to x, and that's the positive 1 we see after the negative 2/3 x. We'll label that first. Also recall that for the y-intercept, x will always equal 0. That's the meaning of y-intercept. Therefore, we'll say our y-intercept is at the coordinate 0, 1. We'll mark that down on the graph now. Now we'll use the rate of change to try to find the next point on the graph. The rate of change is the number that is next to x. In this case, our rate of change will be negative 2/3. When you have a fraction as your rate of change, we will handle this differently from if you had a whole number. With whole numbers previously, we went to the right by 1 and then up or down by the rate of change. When we have a fraction, we are going to change that process a little bit. We're going to go up or down by the number in the numerator and then to the right by the denominator. In our case, our numerator is negative 2, and that means we will go downward by 2 from the point we just drew at 0, 1. We will also go right by 3 because that's the number in the denominator. So let's make some marks on the graph to represent that. Right now, we're on the axis at 0, 1. We're going to go right by 3 units, and then down by 2 units. I'll draw some yellow lines on the graph to show that. The horizontal line I'm drawing means we're going right by 3, and the vertical line I'm drawing means we're going downward by 2, and I'll write a negative sign to show that. And at the end of that line, we'll place another point. Then we'll draw a straight line through both of those points. If you want to do the math to find the location of that new coordinate, we'll start from the 0, 1 point we already knew about, and then make a note that we are going downward by 2, and that's going to change the y. That will subtract 2 from the y. We're also going right by 3, and that will add 3 to the x. Therefore, our new coordinate will be first 0 plus 3 gives 3, and then 1 minus 2 gives negative 1. Our new point, therefore, is 3, negative 1. That's the second point we drew. Using that new point, we have constructed our linear graph.